With environmental changes and the climate crisis, the media and news are essential in informing the general public on these issues and even educating us on the matter, acting as a tool of knowledge for the public and getting everyone on the same page on what we can do better, whether that be locally or even globally. But with the developing and rapid acknowledgement of the climate crisis on a global scale, we need to acknowledge how the media and news can contribute to some of the issues and how they make us perceive, engage, and participate in these issues at large. With the daily news creating critical content, climate anxiety has become a more recent and arguably new emotional reaction to the news that expresses the general fear amongst viewers in perceiving climate change. Although the media is still important in bringing attention and critical change to these issues, climate anxiety has increasingly grown as a challenge to this goal in the news, and media outlets now more than ever. Therefore, in this video essay, we would like to explore how climate anxiety has affected the political ecology concerning climate activism in the media, and how we may replace or change climate anxiety into something more productive in climate activism. Throughout history, the media has always been a crucial part in the way climate change movements have engaged with people and policymakers, allowing for media attention to be more tangible in the face of urgent issues. Greta Thunberg famously demonstrated just how effective the media can be when she famously skipped school to join the Fridays for Future protests and rapidly gained followers on the 7th of September 2019, quickly becoming a media sensation in both good and bad ways. This social movement approach, particularly with the new utilization of social media, has become one that has invited many new timers to the movement and has gained traction at a higher rate than ever before. That being said, with the saturation on content in today's media climate, climate anxiety has become a very real thing that could jeopardize people's potential in building investments, connection, and momentum on the climate change movements available today. With an article by The Guardian covering how eco-anxiety over climate crisis is suffered by all ages and classes, they state that currently over 78% experience anxious feelings from reading about the climate crisis. Statistics from other reports such as the Climate Change in the American Mind show that people experiencing such feelings of anxiety in America are made up of 40% of Americans that feel helpless and 29% that feel hopeless, due to the way conventional media outlets position climate change problems with ineffective and isolating solutions. More commonly steering away from bringing light to solutions such as engaging with climate activist movements or political parties that work on community and action-based solutions. Although the way media outlets and social media algorithms are definitely partly to blame for this, it is undeniable that the environmental media itself also requires a messaging structure that better communicates the climate change movement with more clarity, that can also eliminate environmental hypocognition from its narratives that leave readers without full understandings of what they are reading. By giving readers, viewers, or people participating in environmental media by any way the chance to understand what is going on and what they can do about it in a truthful and well-communicated way, we are able to equip people to feel more confident and connected to the environmental movements that are being promoted today. Considering how climate anxiety has impacted the political ecology of climate change in this way, the growing issue of climate anxiety exposes a thread of care on the issue. Although not condoning anxiety as a healthy expression towards the subject, and expanding more on why these feelings occur, Leserowitz notes that beyond fear, there's an element of investment that exposes people's desire to preserve the environment. In understanding this, climate anxiety becomes a potential opportunity to help teach people to channel this anxiety into more productive and healthy ways of engaging with environmental news and activism. Working on using behavioral change through a practical lens as developed by the Dutch National Environmental Policy Plan, helps us to change our perspectives on these issues through ongoing social practices, transitioning people from feeling paralyzed by the news to being able to feel motivated and even empowered to make a change as a community through environmental activist movements. So although climate anxiety is never something to encourage in media, its existence is still undeniable, and, therefore, being able to identify the underlying causes presents itself with more productive ways to engage and give autonomy to people in these issues. Implementing positive changes to environmental media and utilizing the seed of investment of the public. It's a chance to progress the movement and fully utilize the potential of media. Navigating climate change is not an easy feat, especially when you have to navigate it through modern-day media like social media. But observing negative feelings like climate anxiety and learning to impact it gives excellent opportunities for us to understand how connected we are to the Earth and how we can better navigate the media surrounding it in a smarter and healthier way. To wrap up this video essay, I just wanted to quickly reiterate that this video really aims to show how climate anxiety is not just an isolated thing, but impacts beyond just individuals and even into the political ecology of environmental media and climate activism movements. Therefore, by exposing climate anxiety and revealing productive ways we can combat this on our own relationship with climate media, we hope this campaign encourages you to seek community, be involved in any capacity that you can, and stay optimistic towards the climate change movement for a better future.